Hi guys, it's me, Brittany Lepage, the Dahlia Darling, and I have a really big announcement to make. I sent 4 Dahlia varieties that were fourth year seedlings of mine that I bred and have been growing the past 4 seasons to the trial gardens in Alberta this year. We have 1 trial gardens in Canada, and I was excited but nervous, but I did it anyways, and I'm so glad I did, because I just got my results back, and all 4 of my dahlias I sent in scored above an 85, which means all 4 of them are now officially registered dahlia varieties in the ADS, the American Dahlia Society. How cool is that? I'm a registered dahlia breeder. Now, the 4 that I sent were Darling Carol Summers, Darling Cranberry Crush. Both of those tied. They were tied for the 3rd top high scorer. Darling Harvest Moon, she got the 2nd highest score out of all the dahlias sent to trial this year. And then Darling Little Boo just squeaked above the 85, but she still passed. Now I have 2 more varieties, in fact, that I haven't sent to the trial gardens, and they were the first ones I ever, like from the very first seeds I ever got, and I want to show them to you. All right. So this is the very first seedling I ever saw a bloom from in my seedling patch, from my own seeds that I harvested the previous year and then grew the next year. She was so pretty. As soon as I saw her open all the way, I named her Darling Donna Marie after my mama. So I wanted to give her 1 more year before sending her to the trial gardens. I love her. I think she's wedding work material. I've been using her this year for wedding work. I was worried some of the blooms might be a little bit too front facing, but this one actually is at a pretty like close to a 45-degree angle. This one is clock facing, but it's because I had organza. I'm pretty sure it's because I had organza bags over her. They're white, so the bugs go after them. Now this was the second one I ever did. Now, I don't have a name for her. I've never named her. She's a water lily, I believe. And I'm I wanted to put her beside Bride to Be. Okay. That's Bride to Be beside her, who I think was one of her parent plants. And that's my water lily. My water lily is a bit bigger, a little bit less green. Like Bride to Be has like the more green inside the petals, down deep low. Mine still does too, but I don't know. I think Bride to Be, I don't know, this one isn't quite opened enough. I'd like to compare them again. Bride to Be though is usually very top facing. This one's on a 45-degree angle, which is nice. Mine, again, more of a 45-degree angle. I don't think I've seen her top facing. I'm trying to remember. But I also, again, think the bags made them kind of bloom front facing. Oh, wait, there's an earwig. Now, over here, so here we go. Over this is Shiloh Jasmine, and I wanted to show this beautiful cream color. Oh my gosh. And this one's, I'm loving it for wedding work this year. I've had really bigger blooms. The blooms are a little bit smaller right now because it's the end of the year, but that ivory color has been amazing. The little off-white color for wedding work as well this year. Beside it, I have 2 platinum blondes. And then this in comparison is Heather Hale. She's new to me as well this year. Sorry for the fuzziness. So this is Heather Hale. I got her also because I was trying to look for slightly off-white dahlias for doing bridal work, wedding work, I should say. So they're very close. Heather Hale and Shiloh Jasmine. Shiloh Jasmine gets a bit bigger blooms and has a little bit more of the off-white color, like a cream ivory. It's very, very nice. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. These are well, in case you're interested, I know I really like the idea of like finding what genetics you get from the seed and from the parent plant. I'm pretty sure this guy was a Colorado Classic and bride to be, and also I think this one was Colorado Classic and bride to be having a baby, if I were to guess. But yeah, they were right beside each other, and they both made a lot of seed pods and went crazy and bloomed like crazy that year. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So how exciting is that? Darling dahlias are officially a variety, and I'm hoping to sell tubers of them. I'm hoping they do really well when I dig all the ones I've been growing here up, and that I have lots of tubers to share with everyone, and they're Canadian bred dahlias. So yeah, I'm really excited. And those other two white ones, I gotta think of a name for that one. Water lily, and darling Donna Marie, she needs to go to I think she needs to go to the trial gardens and become an official dahlia next year if she scores above 85. How that works is the judges judge the blooms throughout the season multiple times, and then they do an average of all the scores, and whatever you get is what it scores. So because different times of year, you never know, they could be showing different blooms or different traits, so they kind of get marked throughout August and September. And so basically when a judge is judging, your plant starts with 100 points, and then they start deducting points for the flaws in the plant. So that is why you have to score above an 85 in order to for it to become a registered dahlia variety. Now I gotta get them into some shows, see if that new dahlia no one's seen before can maybe get a first place. I don't know, there's not really many shows around me. I've done them through the Canadian Dahlia the Canadian Chrysanthemum and Dahlia Society in the past, and that was a lot of fun, and I learned a lot from Lori, so maybe I'll have to show again next year with them and bring my dahlias down. That would be so cool. I could show everyone these new dahlias for the first time, so yeah.